The next stick fighting move in the series of our stick fighting playlist. If you haven't seen my other playlist, I got about 3 other stick fighting techniques in there. You can start from there, then work your way up. I have a 9 lines of strike. That's kind of the base for how to strike with a bungmangi, with a stick correctly. And so you can have proper technique, basic technique, and then you can move to the strikes that we have in there. Okay, so this one is called the gator. Now this one is where we're going to go low now to belt level and down. All right, so for my competition side of it, all this is a point. Okay, behind the belt, rear end, and down, back of the legs, they're all 1 point. All right. So everything is open with that, with this technique. For my self-defense, getting attacked side of it, okay, I would say stick more to the knees area. So because the knees is what people need to. I mean, it's part of the joints that we all have that make us function and make us move correctly. And if you take those out, they're not going to be moving around too much. Okay, so I would more aim about that knee area. All right, so let's get into it right now. So what it is now you can bend the front knee or you can bend the back knee. Okay. They both will work. It just depends on what your outcome, what you want your outcome to be. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Let's do both sides. So here we're just going to bend down, and you don't need to bend down, all the way to the ground. You just want to kind of bend low, strike. So the strike is just a regular, number 1, 2, number 4 strike. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just straight across, number 4 strike. But we're doing it low now. Okay, so we're here, and then we're just going to strike low. Okay, here, strike low, strike low, strike low. Okay, so just variations of getting low, bend down. Get yourself back. Boom, here, kind of reach out for it. If they're coming down with a knife or a bungmangi, you can kind of evade it, strike, kind of pop yourself back away from it, things like that. Go ahead and play with it the best you can. Really anything goes. It's just stay flowy, stay loose. Move around a bit. Kind of train this in your room or at your studio or whatever. Just kind of get a good feel of your feet where you're at, and then you can go ahead and just bam, just strike low and then come back up. Boom, strike low and then come back up. All right. Okay. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next motion. Now we're going to strike. Okay, and then we're going to move out of the way. So it's just going to be a 1 strike and then get out of the way. Okay. Just move, start running. So I'm going to be heading off this direction since that I'm open right here and I have a good trail going through there. So if I am confronted by this guy, man, woman, whatever it is, okay, I'm going to hit. So I'm going to bend the back knee, get low here. I'm going to hit, and then I'm going to spring up. Then I'm going to start running off to the side, okay? So here's again in slow motion. I'm here, bam, I'm bending, and then I'm going to run off to the side just like a runner's mark with a track, okay? So we're here, we're coming, boom, and then get out of there, all right? Okay, again, we're moving, bam, and get out. Okay, so yeah, you could get a graze something like that. That's just par for the course when it comes to self-defense or just competition stick fighting. With competition stick fighting, you are geared up, so I don't think you're going to get too much in trouble with there. With self-defense, you might get a little graze. In my mind, that's a win. That's a win for you. You're not just sitting there, going toe-to-toe with the individual, the attacker. You're just making one move, bam, you're getting yourself safe, and then you're bolting. You're getting out of there, you're getting help, whatever it needs to be. All right? So play around with that. If you've got any questions, go ahead and comment down below. Like, subscribe. Until next time, train hard, train smart. See you then.